Good morning, everybody. My name is Gabby. We are here with Hank. He is a part of our board and train program here. We've got Victoria working with him today. And what we are working on today is a little bit of drop it, also a little bit of good toy, bad toy. So we have a bunch of different items out here. We have a hat, we've got a sock, we've got a couple of blocks, and we also have some tennis balls and some toys that Hank is allowed to have and able to have. So we're just gonna work through a little bit of drop it if he does go to pick up some of those items that he's not supposed to have. And if he does have those items that he should have, we're gonna give him a little bit of praise, a little bit of verbal praise, tell him good boy, we can play with him a little bit. Good job. So this is a great way to work with your puppy, especially a puppy like a golden retriever who loves to pick things up. So what we're gonna do, good boy, very nice. So that was a great choice. He went over to that block, he thought about picking it up, but he kept playing with that tennis ball. So that's great. We're gonna tell him good boy, we're gonna toss another tennis ball, very good. So there, he thought about picking up that sock, he picked up that sock. Victoria asked for that drop. He was able to drop that, and then he got that reinforcement. And then we're gonna play with him a little bit more. Now, if he goes to pick up that sock again, same thing, we're gonna ask him for that drop. Good boy, he's actually playing with his tennis ball right now, so we're gonna tell him good boy. But if he goes to pick up that sock again, we're gonna ask him for that drop. We're gonna ask him for a different behavior before we give that reinforcement this time. So we might ask for a sit or a down. Now the reason we're doing this is because we don't want our dogs to learn that if they go and pick up items, then they get a reward for that. We don't want them to learn that. We want them to learn that they are getting that reinforcement for a behavior that we asked of them. If he went to pick up that sock again, also, we would be picking up that sock and removing it so that he is not, you're right underneath of me, that he is not able to continue to do so, because drop it is a hard thing to work with your dog on, because we don't want our dogs necessarily picking things up and getting a hold of things. So we don't want to just keep putting that item out over and over and again for him to get. So this is a great way to do it, having a bunch of different items out, having some toys out, again, giving him that verbal praise for picking up things that he's supposed to. So we always think about, you know, when our dog picks up something we don't want them to have, we're gonna tell them, no, don't do that. We're gonna want them to drop that toy or that item. But we also have to think, when our dogs are doing something right, we wanna make sure that we are also reinforcing our dog for that. So if you notice your dog is laying on the ground, chewing his bone, tell him, good boy. Give him that verbal praise, that verbal reinforcement. Very good. And this makes it fun too, because we're still playing with him, we're having a nice play session, but we're also working a little bit on that drop it. Good job. Very nice. He actually goes back to place, which is great. So, you can work on drop it with the toys, you can work on drop it with different items inside. Also, a good thing to do with him would be to work outside as well. After he starts getting the hang of that drop it, then you can start working outside in an environment where he tends to pick up a lot of different things. He likes picking up sticks and rocks and different things and leaves that he finds on the ground. So when you're working on this, another thing I want to mention is in the beginning, we want to keep that leash and harness on him. So if he does grab something and try to run away, we're able to step on that leash. We're able to step on that leash because we don't want to turn this into a game of chase. So if he gets something, he runs away from you, you're not able to step on that leash in time, I don't want you to chase him. I don't want you to run after him because then it turns into a game and we do not want that. All I want you to do is wait. You can call him over to you. You can try working on some different behaviors. And when he gets close, you can step on that leash and have him drop that item. So he's doing a great job. You guys have any questions? Let us know. We will see you next time.